Welcome back, everybody, to the finals of the CoolStuffCon Dallas Dual Commander event. I, as always, am XJ Cloud, joined this time by Jason from Dualcom US, as well as Andrew, aka Dualcast MTG. How you guys doing?
Doing
You
pretty
talk
good.
first.
Okay, yeah. Doing pretty good. Chilling. Ready to watch this control mirror with some two great content creators.
Yeah, thank you so much for having me. I had caught my flight by the time this match was happening, so I know exactly nothing about it, and I'm genuinely excited to see it.
Yeah, I at this point handed Richard my camera stand here, and I was like, I need to go catch my flight. You want to record this last one for me? And it worked out okay. We got all the footage, so I'm ready for a real marathon match here with between two control decks here, Glarb and Airtie.
Yeah, I was present for this match, and yeah, it was something. It was definitely a match to take notes on, as I constantly go against an Urtai player and constantly go against control players and my meta. And learning, like, I hats off to both of these players. The way they pilot is so well, and the way they think through their lines is so awesome. And the Glar player, again, like, I can't give him enough kudos. The way he handles some stuff that happens in this match, I don't think I could handle it the same way. He's very poised, very calm. Even you could tell he's a little nervous, but he still is able to kind of think through and find the line in a lot of instances that a lot of players wouldn't be able to.
Yeah, and this is the 8th round of the day, the final round, and you're playing a control mirror for all the marbles here. You're exhausted after 7 previous rounds, and you have to play this. It's these players are both very talented, have a lot of willpower to get through this last match.
I'm rooting for Urtai to avenge me. That's my only horse in this race.
That tracks, yeah. For viewers that don't remember our semifinals match, Andrew here was vanquished by this Glarb player in a very timely Harvester of Misery, harvesting Andrew's misery.
Ban Harvester of Misery. It's the most problematic card in our format. I agree.
Yeah,
Of course.
You're so right.
So it looks
definitely.
looks like Airtie is mulling to 6 here. I don't actually know who's on the play here, but we'll find out soon enough.
Yeah, whoever plays the land first.
Gemstone Caverns.
Yeah, this is a Gemstone Caverns.
The other thing to note with these two guys is they both drove together, both from Oklahoma, drove to Dallas, and rode in the same car back to Oklahoma. So I mean, that is okay. So it seems to be a problem with whatever the mulligan was. They seem to have had consulted the judge to some degree. And
yeah, I think a little bit of extra card randomization here before we bought him a card. I think maybe he saw the top card of his deck or something as he was mulliganing to 6 here.
And another note with both these players, they're both very nice guys, pretty chill guys.
Oh, yeah. The Oklahoma crew. There was a third person who also top aided, right, in their Oklahoma crew.
Yes,
Billy on 2099. Yeah.
Yep. So I mean, maybe if you're in the Oklahoma area watching this, maybe take a trip and learn from some really good guys. They beat all of us.
I do believe, correct me if I'm wrong, there's an Oklahoma Dual Commander event coming up.
There is. We should have details by like the end of the week, I think.
Right.
Desperately trying to pull it up as these players resolve mulligans and play their lands.
Yeah, talk about two control players. They are definitely taking their time.
Yeah. Listen, you got to get your rest in while you can. They probably just finished their semis. It looks okay. Oklahoma event is happening September 29th. Check out the Dual Commander Discord for more details as they come. It'll be Oklahoma City, Game HQ.
We should probably link that.
Probably. We'll link it in the description for sure. I definitely will that.
Someone can do that.
Yeah.
Since we're talking about events while we're waiting for mulligans, here's the time we can plug a bunch of stuff. There's a 1K Dual Commander tournament in Denver happening August 23rd, 2026. So that's pretty cool. Entry fee is $37. I'm not sure why 37 is the number they chose, but
Maybe built-in tax. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe 37 isn't too bad. And then there's a 5K in Orlando, at CoolStuffCon Orlando. And so, we have CoolStuffCon Dallas that we're watching right here. We had a pretty good turnout. I'm hoping that we can have a pretty good turnout to CoolStuffCon Orlando. And there's another event coming up sooner than both of those, right?
I think the Oklahoma one might. No, yeah. Duel for Duels in Mechanicsburg, Pennsylvania, happening Labor Day weekend, Saturday, September 5th. I think all of us are going to be there. Andrew, I don't know if you're going to be there, actually.
Oh, yeah, I'm for sure going to be there. It's only about an hour and a half from my house.
Oh, perfect.
I hope Andrew's going to be there. He's my ride from the airport. So.
Okay, looks like we're taking actions here. We got land into Thoughtseize.
Thoughtseize on turn 2.
And we get to see a very foiled out deck of alternate art cards that I can't. No, that's a Daze. Thought Lash, Emrakul.
Yep.
Land.
You got it. That is, I believe, Command Tower, a Verge, and Minamo.
Yes. Takes the Thought Lash pretty easy, snatch the combo piece. Although that Emrakul, if you don't find an answer for it, that cast trigger, well, I guess Airtide can potentially counter a cast trigger, right? So not the end of the world.
Urtai is not as bad of a threat against, Emrakul is not as bad of a threat against an Urtai player for sure, but
it is.
Giving them a 13/13 and a card though. Yeah, stifling that can't feel that great.
And then we have a
Preordain.
You're the alt card art expert, I guess. I was trying to figure out which cantrip this was.
I mean, that's just a Strixhaven one. It's a little Silver Scroll Mystical Archive,
Sure.
I actually play against this. So the funny thing is, this Glarb, this Urtai player is almost an exact mirror of Richard's deck, except for maybe 2 or 3 cards. Mm-hmm. And then after this event, Richard said, I'm going to copy this guy's deck and play his style. So now I go against this deck every freaking week, all the time. And not only that, but I go against the Glarb player that AJ, another guy who top 8'd in this event, decided, I like this list. I'm going to do it the same thing, except he added Doomsday. So now I play against the top 2 decks from this tournament all the time.
Hey, that's just good practice.
It is good practice.
Urtai lists play Vidalcan Shackles, though, which means you should never be able to lose.
I actually am a pretty good record against Urtai. It's the other ones that I don't.
All right, we get some more land drops of assorted types here.
Yep, Prismatic Vista over there, and that is a Creeping Tar Pit on the Glarb side.
Incredible. I think also a breeding pool maybe was the other land that Glarb played.
Yes.
All right, I'm 1 for 5. I don't know.
Yeah. And Prismatic Vista for a basic old island from Dominaria United.
Yeah. So this is kind of going to be the control deck MO. So if you're watching at home, gear in for a long one. The control decks are a lot of land go, posturing, trying to pick the perfect spot. We won't see a lot of, action fly super early.
Well, I will say that's one aspect of Caleb's deck that he does run. Cards like Oculus, Hull Breacher, stuff like that try to take advantage of when your opponent is down to just kick them further down.
Mm-hmm.
Not to mention both the Parallax Tide, not Nexus specifically.
He's not.
That was one thing that he's not playing Nexus. That was one thing that him and Richard talked about at length. And man, we're nerds. We can acknowledge that we're nerds in Magic the Gathering, but there's something different about hearing 2 control players talk about 2 Parallax cards for like an extensive amount of time that makes you kind of want to bleed your ears out. I don't know.
For different folks.
I talked to Caleb about his feelings on Parallax Nexus, and he was saying it just being sorcery speed, it doesn't help you in the matchups you're already bad against, and it very often late game feels like a 3-mana do nothing. So I think his reasoning was very, very smart not to be playing it.
Absolutely makes sense. And we have our first creature, folks. We have Glarb. He has hit the board. He stuck the landing. It does look like, Jesse was on the draw and he's able to outland him at this point. And we have a Tameo too. Now, does Tameo stick is the question.
Yeah, was that a stock up into missed land drop from
I think
Caleb?
so.
That's a bit of a tough one. I imagine he really wanted to hit that 5th land drop to have some sort of counter magic up. That was kind of the plan there.
That would make sense. I'm having is that an Undercity Sewers that he has? It is. It has an Undercity Sewers.
We got.
Ooh.
Oh, this is
talk about being behind in lands. It doesn't matter anymore, folks.
This is about to be a pretty devastating one potentially. Take all your lands. To be fair, untap airtime.
The Glarb player, if there's a deck that can kind of bounce back from this, it might be Glarb.
Yeah, certainly, but it's not gonna be great. I almost wonder if you daze this to save one of your lands.
But does he have an island? I guess Breeding Pool. Yeah, he does have a basic.
We got a Breeding Pool and a basic.
I think it's actually completely reasonable to daze this.
Yeah. It notably would also set you back though, because if you daze it and Caleb just wants to eat 4 of your lands, wait a turn, then airtie the following turn, then it just kind of time walks you a little bit.
True, but you're getting so time walked anyway.
Yeah. Right. I think I would rather be time walked a little bit than time walked a lot in this instance. So he chooses not to daze.
All right.
He lets his Parallax Tide foil.
Yeah, so it looks fun to me.
I need one of those.
And then we cut down the Tameo after the daze is shut off. Woof.
Even my dog didn't do that play.
This is looking a little bit in Caleb's favor here, but if Jesse hits a series of lands off the top with Glarb, and if Caleb doesn't have a removal spell, maybe we can do something here.
Yeah, he's just gonna be so far behind because he has one card in hand or 2.
No, he's got that pile over on the left.
Oh, there. They're just face up. Gotcha.
From the Thoughtseize, and the hand is go for it, Jason.
Yeah.
Mana Leak, Force of Negation.
The hand would be Force of Negation, Mana Leak. That is Go for the Throat, and the other one, the Japanese one, is Demonic Tutor. No,
I don't think I want Demonic Tutor. Demonic Tutor's got a buff.
Yeah, I think he would have jammed off. Probably jam off a Demonic Tutor.
It is a 1 and a black card.
Guys, this is Demonic Tutor. No, you're right. It is Bitter Triumph. You're right.
Oh, I'm the best.
Oh, well, Bitter Triumph's not a card you really want to see when you're kind of banking on this Glarb to win you the game.
For sure.
I don't think he wants to see half of those cards.
I mean, yeah, when you get one-sided Armageddon, you kind of just want your opponent to be on nothing afterwards.
Right. But to have a full hand, a full grip, sit there and be like, yep, have fun.
He could have drawn exactly Subtlety to maybe...
Oh, yeah, that would maybe... Yeah, that would get him out of this.
Doesn't look like it, though. Yeah. That's the only card I can think of that actually matters.
He notably hasn't surveilled off of his Glarb yet, so he still could.
True.
Does he have a blue card to go with it? Yeah, he has the Daze still. And we see
the Force.
The Exploration. Get Force Negation. This makes sense because Glarb plus Exploration is a good way to claw your way back into this game.
Mm-hmm.
Guys, that might not be Bitter Triumph.
Dismember?
Yep.
No, Dismember has 3.
And we see the airtie in response. Glarb trying to find this Subtlety. And almost no other card you could hit. Mill. Find the Subtlety. Nope, dead.
Okay.
Nope, dead.
Not dead yet, maybe, but pretty close.
He's in bad shape.
Draw the card off the Tasker, especially if you just have a land here. Well, it's a tap land, so you get to live with your Glarb one more turn. That is good. If you had just drawn untap land and potentially this removal spell that we maybe know what it is. I guess we know there's a go for the throw.
We have somebody looking. Somebody's looking.
We have one of our best and brightest on trying to figure out what that Strixhaven mystical archetype card is.
This is our Manhattan Project right now.
That is Shieldred's Edict.
Shieldred's Edict. All right.
That one is good.
Yeah. I mean, anything that kills a Glarb, which there are 2 of.
Right. Yeah, it's kind of crazy.
I'm struggling to really think of a way that Glarb's going to get out from this one, but we shall see.
The aspect of Glarb, though, is that he can just turn the corner in an instant, right? I mean, between Jace and Tainted Pact, and
yeah, but you need lands in play for that, and
I agree. But
you also need Caleb to have nothing.
Which
right,
which we do know Caleb doesn't have. He has 2 kill spells and 2 unknowns in hand. So if he doesn't find like more counter magic, maybe, and you find like land Jace,
yeah,
it's a lot. You need a lot, but it's the finals. Yeah. You're certainly playing it out.
Absolutely.
I think you need Thought Lash, not Jace. Jace here doesn't actually do anything.
Well, the Thought Lash is in the graveyard, so we just need the Jace.
Oh, it is.
Yeah.
Oh, he's cooked.
The Thought Lash got Thoughtseized on turn 1.
Okay,
I completely missed that.
Go for the throat, and what we now know is
Shieldred's Edict, and that Oculus is going to clean up this game really fast.
Yeah, I mean, if I'm, I pick.
Yeah, you just have to take it, and the 2 removal spells are both going to kill your Glarb. You can't really take one of them.
Right. The only aspect that he can play around is if, for some reason, Caleb decides to tap all 5, maybe 6 mana.
Yeah.
6 mana, and just on a whim decides to
play his removal spells into days.
Yeah. But I don't think that's gonna how it goes down. But yeah, go for the throat. He's gonna surveil and respond. Gonna take some time, pray about it, think about it, and throw brainstorm.
Interesting.
Yep.
Well, if you don't have a fetch land, you don't want to be stuck here. Can we do a quick Emrakul count? We got enchantment, creature, sorcery, land, instant. 5. Emrakul's 8. We're 3 is close to 8, right?
Yeah.
I think he's doing the same thing.
He's doing the Emrakul count for us. Wow.
What a guy.
Thanks.
That's very funny.
He knew that we were about to say that.
He knew that we just asked. Yeah.
Now, if only Dark Ritual wasn't banned, then maybe,
Then maybe we could get a little.
We'd only be 5 off.
Heartless Summoning.
Heartless Summoning is a card.
That'd be a good one.
That is why it is used in the Sararak, right? I mean,
notably, the Emrakul wouldn't even win the game because we know about the Shieldred's Edict, so it would just die, and you would get to take your opponent's turn once, but that would definitely not be the end of the game. We see, I believe that's the what's the name of the blue avatar land that lets you loot?
Agnikella.
Yeah, it looks like Airtide player discards and days. They both have the Mr. Krabs SpongeBob days. I respect it.
Yeah, in Oklahoma, SpongeBob is really popular.
SpongeBob's really popular everywhere, sir, and the Force of Despair is a masterpiece.
Oh, okay. That's okay. I don't know about all that, but I do know that once the SpongeBob, we have a demonic tutor.
All right,
a foil edge demonic tutor.
This could be something.
That card's good.
All right, so you're in. If let's say we put ourselves in Jesse's shoes, do you just go get a land here? Soren's Ransom in response. Let's see if he gets a counterspell.
It does depend a lot on just whatever Jesse wants to get. Depends a lot on what his last 2 cards in hand are. But you very well might just need a land or because you can't kill the Airtide because it doesn't do anything. Besides,
honestly, it hurts you to kill the Airtide.
He's so far behind. He needs something to turn the board around.
Yeah, you need some sort of card advantage-y thing.
Yeah.
So we have. I think that's a commandeer.
It's an Inquisition of
Kozilek. Inquisition of Kozilek, and I think what is a commandeer? Maybe.
It's not a. That's one of the.
That's the Outlaws of Thunder Junction.
Yeah. God knows.
That's a force. Is that the silly
land were the other 2?
What's that card? I don't know. That'll bug me only a lot.
These players with too many beautiful foil alt arts.
Yeah.
Right.
That's the stuff.
The other aspect that Jesse could go for is Tasigur here.
I mean, that is
It doesn't do a whole lot.
He wants a cheap card advantage card, and I don't know if that exists somewhere in his deck. Like, obviously, you could have fourth land to like Jace plus if it resolves, but then the Airtight's just going to attack it down too.
Right. The other aspect is he has a black-green open? Isn't that a Bayou?
Yeah. If he's got another land, you could play like Psychic Frog maybe. Oh no, but we know about the Shieldred's Edict.
Right. So the Shieldred's Edict is a big problem here for Jesse, and knowing about it gives him a little bit of a swing in his favor, but just not enough to make a difference.
Something.
I will say, as we played this match, the judges, everyone was cleaning up the event at this point, and we all got surrounded by judges because all the judges were done except for this event, which started like at 9 in the morning, I think, and at this point it's like almost 6 in the afternoon.
Oh yeah.
So you'll see these like really nice shoes, if you can tell in the background, really nice shoes and kind of slacks. And then you'll see more and more and more because the judges are literally all watching this match. It is the last match of the event. And basically telling everyone else, don't say anything, don't do anything. Let these two people focus as much as possible.
I mean, it's good clean Magic. Some players are really into these like long, grindy control mirrors like this, and this is some of the best Magic for those types of players.
Absolutely. And this is where you learn a lot, I think, too, watching events like this and watching these two players.
Definitely.
They are very knowledgeable and experienced in this kind of matchup. And you can just kind of tell from their poise. Oh my gosh!
You see a Tasker. Maybe Demonic Tutor 4, maybe not.
Maybe not. But again, it just feels like it doesn't feel like it does much.
It's going to get Shieldred's Edicted, and I mean, we got to plow through that eventually, maybe. We'll just like get this Tassiger killed and then draw a Psychic Frog or some like lands back up to the Glarb, maybe.
But guys, it just puts us way behind for our Emrakul kill, man. I mean, we
still got 1, 2, 3 actually XLRs and sorceries. But we'll get more instants of sorceries before we're up to like 8 mana for the Emrakul anyway. And
I feel Siphon like Insight was a crazy
Siphon Insight. That is, look at the top 3 cards of your opponent's library, and you may cast one
top
with
2
color. Top 2?
Yeah, top 2, and yep.
And then it
has flashback.
Yeah,
the card's good.
And it's card advantage.
Caleb, when you watch this, I'm sorry, I never meant to mislabel your card as silly commandeer.
I checked his deck list. He does not have a commandeer in there, for better or for worse.
Oh, thank God! I was so scared for a second that someone was actually playing commandeer.
I do love this attack into the Tasker. By the way, just like go ahead, block it. It's better than Command Stone anyway.
Absolutely.
Oh, and yeah, this is a hand of all lands. I think I can't tell what the last card is. Oh no, it's Emrakul. Yeah, land Emrakul.
Yeah. So he gets rid of Daze, and then Shieldred's Edict Tassiger.
And we still have the Glarb player's card here. We can land 5, cast Glarb, or Miracle this Metamorphosis Fanatic at the perfect timing.
That's a pretty cool play.
Yeah, we can get back a Tassiger, more value.
But if Caleb has any response, it's kind of rough.
Caleb
I almost wonder if
a lifelink is a huge deal here.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
Jesse is at 7 life here, and 2 giant lifelinkers all of a sudden. We're suddenly...
Yeah, heads maze.
Yeah. Caleb not having any response for this play is maybe a sign of weakness in his hand.
Yeah, I think it's a very bad time to flood out.
Yeah. But we do have this Agni Kalaw, or whatever the land is, to hopefully flood out.
No, Agni Kalaw is okay to help cycle through your hand a little bit, but I'm a little confused on why any of this resolved. I think.
Yeah, what do we got over there? Just a bunch of.
He probably doesn't have anything. Yeah, I feel like the answer is because he doesn't have.
The card we took off of Jesse also not good off that Siphon Insight, or maybe we just have like a Wrath here.
Oh, Brazen Borrower. Okay.
Borrow the Tassiger, not the most effective way to answer it, but
yeah.
Would it have not been better to borrow the Fanatic?
I mean, you could just like land 6, cast Fanatic again if you don't have a counterspell, get the Tamio back, even more value.
Yeah, that's true.
And the Tasker sticks in play to be activated eventually. whereas the Tasigur at least is harder. Well, it's cheaper, but also like taxes your own graveyard to cast and harder for you to activate.
Yeah, it's
well
a tough spot.
reasoned.
But I think I don't know. I kind of agree with the sentiment of maybe bouncing the Fnatic but you do know he has a 6 land. If I'm Caleb and he's brain surging on his main phase too. Try and grab something. I think he has to be looking for some kind of answer to all this nonsense. Play the land. Swings in for Urtai again, threatening of please kill it.
This attack feels like it has to be like have an answer for the Meadow versus Fnatic.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you're better off blocking because it has lifelink.
Baleful Mastery. Paying 2, he gets to draw a card. His opponent gets to draw a card, and it exiles the target creature player.
Yep.
Not a card you would see.
Not a card you're excited to cast for 2 mana in this control matchup where like every card matters, but I think he's very genuinely just trying to aggro down Jesse here.
I think that's the play, though. I think that's what you have to do in this instance.
He certainly has a window for it. And we have a hard cast Grief.
Grief is interesting.
This could be good. Clear the path for a Tasigur.
It's very good here. Yeah.
What you got there? We have a Tail's End and a Snapcaster Mage. Tail's End ready to counter that Tasigur, unable to.
But he only has 2 mana open, so he couldn't even Snapcaster to get Tail's End back. That's interesting.
Yeah. So you do have a window here if you want to take Tail's End, cast Tasigur, but then you have to deal with this Snapcaster Mage casting one of 100 cards that Caleb has cast this game already.
But I think if I'm Jesse, like you have to push the issue.
This is your window. Resolve your Tasigur.
I think from that spot, it may have been worth it for Caleb to Tail's End
the Grief trigger.
Right, because you're losing it either way.
Yeah, your opponent knows the jig is up. And
you're not flashing in Snapcaster to block this turn, obviously, because there's no attacker.
Right. But the other thought with that too is he doesn't know one card in his opponent's hand, and he'd be tapping out to do so. So
but he doesn't have a play anyway.
If you're the Grief is always going to take the Tail's End if he has something to slam through the counter magic. So I could see that. And the daze is already gone, so you don't get like super blown out by daze on your Tail's End. Grief take your other card.
Yeah.
Although you could be blown out by like a counter spell there, right? He had 2 mana with the Grief, so maybe if it's just like a mana leak or whatever on the Tail's End, you lose the Snapcaster too. That's pretty huge.
I guess, yeah.
All right. Surely anything here. I don't even know how many cards are in his graveyard right now.
It looks like he has 1 card in his hand though. I wonder if it's a instead of a kill spell, which I would probably go for, maybe it's a brainstorm or brain surge to try to get some cards, but he's probably vocalized like a go for the throat or
it's his job to get 4 damage across now. Like the value train has, I think, sailed.
Kill your Grief. Put you to 1.
Kill the Grief. Get you to 1. Tasker is playing around. He's
creature, instant land, enchantment. Emmerich will count as 4 right now because of the 2 Tasker casts here. So
so there's only 9 mana. Not bad.
We do have 5 mana Glarb here to try to come up the ground. This game has had a lot more play to it than I gave Jesse credit for after he got one-sided Armageddon on like turn 5.
No, like I said too. Oh man, that seals the deal.
And we have Brazen Borrower here to just attack in the air, and that's the end of the game. Just as I say that, Jesse's had a really well fought match. Instantly died to the flyer out of the gates there. Maybe you had to block the air tie that turn, but like
I think so.
I forgot about the Brazen Borrower. It's possible that he did too.
But... And Urtai being a kill spell also draws you a card.
Mm-hmm. So if you block the Airtie, and then Airtie gets recast and kills your Tasigur, but you get to draw a card. And also Airtie's 6 mana, it possibly delays the Brazen Borrower from happening.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I think he played incredibly well for that. But it's also one of the things I don't like about Urtai is that your combo doesn't actually win the game. Like, yes, you Parallax Tide away all their lands. If they just hit land drops for the rest of with the time.
Right. And that's why I think
3/2 isn't real pressure.
We did see it there. Like with maybe a little bit. I mean, Jesse had really good draw steps, but like with a little bit better draw steps,
Yeah.
or maybe a little worse draw steps from Caleb, that could have still been Jesse's game, certainly.
Yeah.
Right. And the fact that Glarb stayed on the board for a good amount afterwards was, and like into Jesse's favor, way over.
Yeah, generated probably like 2 to 3 cards playing lands off the top of the deck and surveilling before it actually got killed.
Right.
It was so good. I think Urtai is very good for the record too. I just think that being a Dimir tempo deck, if you don't find the Oculus or the Murktide, your clock is just impossibly slow, and Urtai gets blocked by everything. So, I don't know.
All right, so
Curious to think about.
While we're going into this game 2 here, so I am a huge frog appreciator. I love frogs, IRL. I don't have strong feelings about Glarb. Jason, as I learned last round, hates frogs. Phobia of frogs. Andrew, how do you feel about frogs?
I literally have a t-shirt that says MILF, and then it's a bunch of frogs, and it says, "Man, I love frogs."
I also have a t-shirt that says MILF, man, I love frogs.
Jason, you're wearing a MILF t-shirt.
I'm bringing that t-shirt to the Duel for Duels now.
Yes, I wear mine. I'm pretty sure I wore mine to the first day of this convention.
I was wearing probably some other frog shirts.
I'm only afraid of frogs. It's not a crippling here, but I guess
You hate frogs.
We've decided it's now that you hate frogs, and
You hate frogs.
I'm sorry, we said it on coverage, and now it has to be true.
I mean,
It's canon.
You're not awfully wrong. I don't like them. I don't like them at all. Except in like maybe anime. Some cool anime frogs.
Yeah, there are some cool frogs in anime. That's respectable. Now, so my only beef with Glarb is that for those of you that have followed my history through Magic, I'm a longtime Legacy player. I'm a big hater of Doomsday and Thassa's Oracle and that sort of ilk. And also a big hater of Oko. And Glarb is, in a lot of respects, both an Oko deck and maybe not an actual Doomsday deck sometimes. Jesse here not actually playing the card Doomsday, but very Doomsday adjacent with Thought Lash and Jace Wielder of Mysteries. So I do kind of hate that. And I hate that about the deck, but he's also a frog, so I'm really torn whenever I see Glarb.
But we also have Gitrog Monster, we have Helga, we have Flubs, we have Grolnok, a deck I am thinking about never playing.
Flubs is really cool. I wish that I could play Flubs.
Helga is really cool too.
And for all my anti-frogness, I do actually own a Flubs deck. So, you can't say I hate all.
That's fair.
He owns it, but he'll never play it because he hates frogs. He just wants to keep the frog in a deck box.
Hey, man. I'm not saying you're wrong, but I feel really safe when it's in the box.
It's far away.
So all my friends.
There's a 7-bit waiting to happen here where it's just what's in the box, and it's just Jason with a dismembered Flubs.
Torn to pieces.
It's actually just the card dismember over Flubs.
Yeah, that must feel good. When you're playing against Glarb and you cast a counter spell on it, or cast a removal spell on it, it's like the dismember your mom jokes, but get that frog out of here. Just fucking go.
I did actually lose one of my only losses was my 2 losses in the whole tournament was XJ Cloud, which we got to see, and Glarb, which we didn't get to see, but I lost to Glarb on my own mistake. And you know what? Maybe it was the mental game of going against a frog that got me.
Yeah, and I had the frog playmat. Yeah, frogs do really have your number, huh?
Dude, I mean, I
think it's because you were playing Helm of Obedience in your deck.
Hey, I won game 1. I won round 1 because of Helm of Obedience. How many of your opponents left the tournament?
Oh, that's right. You literally bullied someone out of the event.
I don't bully anyone.
Yeah, well, let's hang on here.
Yeah, sorry. The actual story is that someone came unprepared for the actual Duel Commander format, played against Jason, got comboed and realized that they didn't have a proper deck, so they dropped.
Yeah, that unfortunately
that is the actual thing.
Yeah, that unfortunately will happen with a lot of Duel Commander events. As we try to post as many places as possible. This is a competitive Duel Commander event, separate ban list, bring like tuned. This is not like casual Commander, but inevitably you will get lost congoers that show up in your
in his defense. He showed up with VV, which can be
right.
a solid deck.
Yeah, the deck won like nationals last year, didn't it?
Right.
Yeah,
and
but it had
two
Reach
cards
and Force of Will and Blood.
Like 3 cards got banned out of it or something. But
right. It's 3 best cards.
And so when I matched up against him, I thought, okay, I'm playing the other version of Spider-Man 2099. Like, that was going through my head. And so when I resolved Rest in Peace, I was like, oh, okay, maybe he doesn't understand like how good Rest in Peace could be. And I was like, oh, maybe he's just not a Spider-Man 2099 deck kind of thing. Maybe he's just not like, And so he didn't. When you turn 5, Helm of Obedience win, it doesn't feel good.
Yeah, that's
especially when turns 3 and 4 are just stopping your command. Like, I just countered his commander.
Counter your spell. Combo kill you.
Yeah. So I get it. But
we did have a few other people join the event from the casual commander side of the con who stuck it out and had a great time. And I think one of them even racked up 2 wins.
Yeah, they did. I went against a player that was playing Vito in my last matchup. And he never played the format before, and he enjoyed it. And that was a great win. That was a great I didn't go top 8, but I got to play with a player for their first time in Duel Commander. I did beat him, but it didn't matter.
All right. I'm going to assume this is an Inquisition of Kozilek and an art that I'm unfamiliar with.
I think you are correct.
You are correct. That is an Inquisition of Kozilek. That is a secret lair Inquisition of Kozilek.
And that is that a demonic tutor and a Flare of Denial?
That is a Flare of Denial and demonic tutor, it looks like.
And then 5 lands. I mean, this is kind of sometimes the control special. You just keep a bunch of lands and you're like, well, land go. But the both decks having black cards in them means that we can suddenly find huge openings like this. And like we saw in game 1 too, where Caleb cast that Thoughtseize and saw that the coast was clear to go for like the Parallax Tide stuff, and now the tables have kind of turned potentially. Like, you're kind of just free to slam Glarb on turn 3 potentially with like 1 or 2 unknowns.
True. Are they all lands, or are any of them just over 3 CMC where they couldn't be taken?
They look like all lands.
Looked like all lands to me, yeah.
Dang.
Yeah, but I mean, this is the aspect of any kind of deck with black control, is being able to Thoughtseize or Inquisition and get the idea of like, what is my opponent working with? Gives you so much advantage going in the next couple of rounds against them, because you're just like, okay, I can figure a way around Flare of Denial. I can figure a way around days or whatever. So very, very good start for Jesse.
Yeah, absolutely.
And ultimately, like, control decks. Oh, there's a Mystic Sanctuary, which could be potentially a good setup.
What is the? Oh, that's okay. That's just a sleeve. I was like, is this like an altered card?
Yeah, that's a sleeve. That's his unknown card.
Yeah, that's the unknown's face down. Right.
Yeah, Mystic Sanctuary. What looks to be a Misty Rainforest, a swamp, and can't really tell the far left card. It looks like what is the black blue?
The filter land Sunken Ruins.
Sunken Ruins, yeah, that might be it.
And we see a Cling to Dust here.
Cling to Dust
might be good.
Your Mystic Sanctuary is no good stuff.
I mean, depends. You have to hold up a lot of mana to counter that Mystic Sanctuary down the road. We'll see.
No, I mean the fact that Mystic Sanctuary won't be able to get card.
Oh, get that card specifically, yeah. But
Yeah.
we may be able to actually counter the Mystic Sanctuary trigger down the line, but hard to say. A lot of things can happen between now and then. And yeah, this is the sort of like, okay, you have like 1-2 unknowns. I'm just gonna slam my Glarb and start building card advantage. Whereas if you don't cast that Inquisition on turn 1, it's all hidden info. Do you really just jam your commander into 2 open mana like that?
Definitely not. There's no way you're going to take that risk, especially with how Glarb-centric Glarb is. Like, kind of, you don't necessarily need it, but you definitely win faster and better.
And I thought it was a like fetch to cast a 2-mana counterspell out of the 2 unknowns, but
yeah,
Jesse peeking at his top card presumably means that the Glarb has resolved and it doesn't just want to cheat. And yeah, we see the tap land. I assume it was vocalized. Okay, Glarb resolves. I'm gonna fetch Surveil.
Like I said, at this point, there's tons of judges around.
Yes, and also these 2 players, they came down with the same card. They're friends. You can see them chatting it up. Like they know what's up. They're on the same level.
And like I said earlier, these guys were great guys. Really dope to talk to. Really good guys to hang out with. Were very very nice for dual commander players. With not the norm. Just kidding.
Unlike present company.
Yeah, unlike me.
Unlike these hooligans.
Yeah.
There was one time where I timed XJ out on Moto when I was done on board because I really needed to play points.
It's all good. I win so many of my games on Moto via timeout. I deserve
it. Shut up.
Yeah, I would have no idea how that feels at all.
I timed out like 3 different opponents that last league.
It is part of the rules of engagement.
Definitely, especially with Moto and Dual Commander and streaming Dual Commander. That's what really gets you.
Oh yeah.
I truly think in Dual Commander as a whole, like everyone has a good understanding of time, like in a timed aspect. Because these are the finals; they're not timed. But let's take for example, your match with Richard, where it did end up being a tie. If you haven't seen that video, spoilers. It ends up being a tie. You should go watch it. But the time is a huge crucial factor because it can flip a win into a draw real quick.
Yeah, if you're playing a control deck in Dual Commander, you need to be able to close your matches in 50 minutes. Absolutely. Oh, and we see Ice-Till Explorer into Hardcast Flare of Denial into Misdirection, meaning that this Ice-Till Explorer is going to resolve, and this is a lot of potential card advantage for Jesse here.
That sequence made me so unreasonably happy.
Yeah, I mean, these like free counter spells, especially ones you cast off the top of the deck in Glarb, they make a lot of sense. They're really good in these counter wars here.
Yeah. Being able to
Ice-Till Explorer.
No.
Ice-Till Explorer is sweet. One of
not even the counter spells, just the 4 mana.
I'm not here for the counter wars. I just want this 4 mana green card to resolve.
Yeah. I don't care about the counter spells at all. Ice-Till Explorer is a certified banger.
It is like a really, really powerful card. Explorer and Crucible on the Exploration and Crucible worlds on the same card. Turns out really good.
Yep. And the mill. It just fuels itself. The card's insane.
Not to mention with Glarb, you can look at the top 2 before you play the land and kind of pick and choose your battle there.
You can
if it's even worth it.
Play your land, trigger the Ice-Till, look at your top card, see if it's like an instant you can cast.
Mm-hmm.
And we see
so you don't accidentally
just sorcery speed airtie the Ice-Till, potentially.
I think you have to in this instance. So you can stack.
And if this is going to be like a wash away or something, it's going to be devastating. It might just be, fetch Surveil land to get another Ice-Till trigger.
Hey, it could be fetch, Surveil, see subtlety, cast subtlety.
Find subtlety on the top, true. Yeah, these are all options. You got to be thinking on your feet when you're a Glarb player. There are a lot of cool tricks you can do manipulating the top of your deck and casting free spells.
Yeah, again, I got to just tip my hat to Jesse of how he plays. Even under the gun like this, it's so respectable.
Let's see here. The tried and true dual commander fetch, trying to find my exact specific lands that I need. Dig through my whole deck. Fortunately, these top 8 events, the top 8s are here, all going to be on time, so they have ample time to play out their very lengthy control mirror.
Mm-hmm.
You really don't want to hit this matchup in the Swiss.
What's ironic is the round 1 was Urtai versus Urtai.
And they drew, right?
Yep. And they drew.
That's how it's going to be. Especially like Airtie versus Airtie. Like, Jesse here playing Garb, he does have a decent chunk of creatures. We saw, Tasker, Metamorphosis Fanatic, stuff that can turn sideways and kill opponents. There's not a lot of that going on in Airtie. That is a slow deck, even by control deck standards in this format.
Yes.
Trust me, I know.
All right, and it looks like he's thinking about his top card here a little bit. We surveil it. Oh no, we mill a card and then surveil.
Yep. That is a 4-mana, but
not a free cast.
You get to look at the card.
We could have potentially kept it on the top of the deck and cast it off the top in our upkeep to get an extra card off of the Clarb, but probably not worth it.
So he draws a card off of Urtai.
And
then chooses to surveil with Glarb.
Probably end step surveilling here. And there's just so much card advantage. Moving all these cards around, playing more lands off the top of the deck, drawing exactly the cards that you're looking for here. This definitely seems in Jesse's favor. Especially the Airtie already on board. It's harder to get, punked out of the game by a Parallax Tide.
Mm-hmm.
See
Creeping Tar Pit.
Yeah.
Yep. And that's the aspect of any control mirror is you have to win the land game and the card advantage. Those are the 2 crucial factors in this matchup. And in this game right now, Jesse is seemingly kind of ahead in both.
Yeah.
Getting good value off of the Glarb surveils, being able to kind of maneuver around the nonsense of Urtai. There's a Siphon Insight.
Oh yeah, surveil top into Siphon Insight. That's a good one. But then we see Rakshas's
Bargain. You want to look at my cards? I'm going to look at my cards.
These are mine. I'm keeping them. Is what top? Look at your top 4. Oh, and then
Days, I believe. Or
I think it's just actual counterspell, and then
Memory Lapse.
That's Memory Lapse. Thinking about the target, perhaps. Well, no, you'd almost always hit the counters. Well, I guess maybe not.
I think you target Siphon Insight here with the Memory Lapse.
Yep, that's what it looks like. Targeting Siphon Insight, counterspell hits Rakshas's Bargain, but then you get to keep your surveilled cards, which are presumably a banger plus a land on the top for the Glarb.
I think that would make good sense.
I imagine the only time you keep top is if you want to set up your Glarb for a free draw, or if they're 2 really, really good cards. Or that, that's a good one to keep on top.
That's a good setup, yeah.
Good old Miracle Metamorphosis Fanatic. Yeah, we'll take those.
But what does he have?
He has this Ice Till Explorer.
Oh, you're right. Oh my gosh! Now I'm excited about an Ice Till Explorer.
Wow, yeah, this is a lot for Airtie player to come back from here.
Because Ice Till's a certified banger.
I agree.
This Metamorphosis coming in at the exact right time. So this time it was notably set up. It wasn't just randomly peeled off the top of the deck. But
right. He ends up milling a Prismatic Vista, instead chooses to get Minamo.
Makes sense, give him Glarb value.
Yeah. And the fact is he can just replay the Prismatic Vista from his graveyard. Mm-hmm. He's choosing to replay the Verge. He bottoms what looks to be the green-black MDFC.
Yeah. Revitalizing Past.
Yeah, there you go.
And we are surveilling at sorcery speed here because we can untap our Glarb, presumably.
Puts them both in the graveyard. And so this is something I've noticed when I play Jesse and even observing Jesse. In this moment, it seems to be kind of shaking him up a little bit, but he's keeping, again, in moments like this, keeping calm and continuing on. Plays Jace the Mind Sculptor.
The Mind Sculptor. That's a good one here. Jesse's
He's
running
better
away with this
than
game
all.
more and more.
Yeah.
Jace, you can set up your deck, top of your deck for your Glarb. You can just get card advantage. You can Fate Seal your opponent's Siphon Insight out of there. How many cards does Caleb have in hand at this stage? Can't be that many.
I have to imagine it's 1 or 2.
We know he has a Mystic Sanctuary, I believe. I don't think that one's entered play yet. I also think it might enter tapped.
Does he have 3 other islands?
It's hard to tell.
I can't tell from the arts, yeah.
He does
There
not.
are at least 2.
I know.
He has Undercity Sewers, Watery Grave.
And then
Tropical Island.
Filterland, and
Dark Silk Shores.
Is that Dark
Is that a tropical
Shores?
island?
Oh no, it's Undercity Sewers, not Dark Silk Shores. I'm blind. Don't worry about it.
Yeah. The card he just played, I'm not sure.
Oh, I'm looking at the wrong thing. Yep.
That might be Creeping Tar Pit. That is an expedition land.
I want to say Sunken Hollow, and it's hard to tell.
Oh, I think you're right. It is Sunken Hollow.
There we go. I'm an expert. Never once been wrong in my life. Don't worry about it. Who said Dark Silk Shores? Not me.
Yeah, right.
That's how I remember it. I remember him not saying it.
If it's not recorded, you can't tell.
True. No one can prove it. All right, and we see Minamo end step on the Glarb here, and it looks like Caleb has like 2 cards in hand-ish, maybe 3, but no answer for the Glarb. This is just an incredibly unchecked battlefield.
Yeah.
Right, and we know both of his cards are as a Mystic Sanctuary and a Siphon Insight, right?
No, the Siphon Insight got Fate Sealed to the bottom by the Chase.
Oh, gotcha.
Just didn't want to deal with that Siphon Insight messing up his Glarb Surveils, I suppose. Better than the average top deck, and didn't really need to brainstorm. Get a land off the top. Trigger.
At this point, Jesse's graveyard is so massive, we
going
can't tell
off
what's
of the
going on.
camera, impossible to tell what's in there. He's just got everything. He also still has a Cling to Dust in there somewhere too. So if this Mystic Sanctuary is online, which I believe it maybe is now after that Sunken Hollow gets played,
right?
We can also just cling out of the graveyard and eat the target if it's that relevant. Which he doesn't even have that many. He's got like 2 counter spells in the yard, and that's maybe it.
Right. And he's staring down 3 big old creatures.
Yeah, shove for 6. You gonna block? Yeah, I don't care if you cast 6-mana Urtai, let me draw another card. Go for it. Gain 2 life. The lifelink counter on this ice still, or gain 6 life. Lifelink on both creatures. You just brainstorm with this.
I feel like once Urtai falls behind, it is so hard to catch back up.
Yeah, this deck does not have a lot of good catch-up mechanics. That is for sure.
Definitely. And right now, Urtai needs a damnation move, and it's not heavy in this.
Yeah, you need some sort of big sweeper, and then you also need to kill this Jace. And then I think you're still behind on cards.
Yep.
Now something to note along with it, I believe he has a Demonic Tutor graveyard, right? From the Inquisition.
Oh yeah, that did get Inquisition. That's true. If
Mystic Sanctuary, if Jess does misplay here and that's an exploration, by the way.
Yeah, the Shifting Woodland that's probably online. Just we'll see if maybe he forgot about this Cling to Dust in his 20-card graveyard. Cast a Tazgar, sure, why not?
So let's look at our graveyard. Let's hope he doesn't get rid of the Cling Dust.
It might not even matter at this point if you put the Demonic Tutor on the top of your deck and then just die on combat next turn.
True.
He's attacking 4 lethal next turn if he wants, with exactly 12 power in play. Even more maybe with the Shifting Woodland. God knows if there's a creature in there somewhere. But there's a Cling to Dust still peeking out from the top of the graveyard there. We can see it. And it seems like Caleb's going to need a lot to get out of this bind. And it's a Mystic Confluence. That's kind of a lot. I don't know exactly what modes you choose to try to win this game if this even resolves, but...
Yeah, I have no idea.
Did we activate this Jace? He might have brainstormed. Hard to tell. Taking 7 actions that game, that turn. I assume he brainstormed and then stacked the top of the deck with the Tasker stuff.
That would make sense.
And it looks like draw 2, draw 3, bounce nothing.
Yeah. Yeah, Mystic Confluence, draw 3.
Not. I mean, maybe you find a Damnation and a counterspell for it, and then airtie the Jace the turn after, and then
if this wasn't a finals match, I would I would more than likely see.
Oh yeah, that's the big thing about the control mirrors is that you need to pick your spot to just be like, let's go next. But this is finals, we're untimed, we're good. But if I were Jesse, I might have even conceded to the Parallax Nexus or the Parallax Tides in game 1.
So this is Thoughtseize in response what looks like to be a Worldly Tutor.
Worldly Tutor, yeah. We can get like a Subtlety on top for just in case. Casting another like Lethal Threat, maybe. Just because it's free off the Glarb. Maybe he's got something else in here to cast with Flash, like a Wan Shi Tong.
I could see that.
I assume it's going to be some big Flash creature. As soon as we find it. Oh yeah, I guess that one's pretty good too. Maybe it doesn't need Flash, but it just kills him.
Yeah.
I was literally thinking of Emrakul too.
No, take the Jace, alright. Jace combo down for now.
Okay.
We only have this Emrakul instead. This lowly lethal attack plus cast Emrakul.
Yeah, House.
Huge tech. We Minamo the Glarb surveil the Emrakul to the graveyard so we can activate the Shifting Woodland and attack with a 13/13 Flying Trample Pro instance. How do we feel about that?
I love that for us.
That could be it.
Now, that's maybe not the safe line. The safe line is probably untap and cast Emrakul, but it's not. It's the sweet line.
Yeah, but yeah, that's just so unreasonably boring.
Right.
Come on.
Why would we want to play it safe? We're in the final.
Jesse, you gotta deliver here.
Yeah. If you don't Shifting Woodlands Emrakul, I think we have to turn off the video.
It's coward. It's a coward's play if he doesn't.
I concur.
What card would he even lose to with that play at this point? It's got pro instance. He's got like 5 creatures, so he can't get edicted.
Yeah. Again, I think that is a good play.
I think it might be like pretty safe at this point when he's tapped so low. I'm trying to think of a card that gets him.
You know what does get him, which won't happen, but Urtai. If he had a way to blink Urtai, he could blink the trigger.
That's true. I guess Cling to Dust would get him pretty bad. Well, no, you just activate it again in response. He's got plenty of mana. You just activate the Shifting Woodland the second time. I assume he has quintuple green there somewhere.
Yeah. I don't know about quintuple green.
Yeah, if you can't double activate the Shifting Woodland, then I guess you do get got by like a Cling to Dust.
Sure. Okay, here comes a Brainstorm, maybe. Or not.
Yeah.
Yep, that's a Preordain.
Yeah, that's the Preordain from last game.
That's right, X-Shay Cloud is learning the different cards now.
I can recognize it.
Is that the Strixhaven one?
Yeah.
That is the Strixhaven one.
Okay. How do you keep track of card arts? It's insanity.
I have a lot of. I was actually, if you look into the background though, the genes that are moving around and fidgeting a bunch, that's me. So
well, you can always spot Richard's New Balances.
Wait, he just scoop.
Yeah.
Wait, he's not scooping? Thinking about scooping? Talking about scooping? He can't scoop. You gotta let him do them. Oh, okay. He's conceding. All right, we don't get to.
He saw the shifting woodland. Oh, so this is a funny moment. Okay, so in my match against Jesse, he had Urtai come out, and he was like, "Hey, I have to destroy my own Oko," and being the reasonable person I am, I go, why? Like, he's like, oh, Urtai doesn't have any other targets. I was like, you can choose no targets. You don't have to blow anything up. He's like, what? And he was like,
choose up to 1, right?
It says choose up to 1 because he has Urtai in his 99.
Mm-hmm.
And so he thought he had to blow up his own Oko. Now, again, probably the smarter play was like, let him blow up his own Oko, right? But I couldn't do that in my good conscience. And so I was like, no, you don't have to. It says choose up to 1, and you don't have to. So this is actually Jesse explaining to the Urtai player how Urtai works. And he was like, they're both talking to the judges and talking to me and Richard, and we're just talking about it. And then in a couple minutes, you might see a judge walk up to us and be like, hey, shut up. Let them finish this match.
We want to go home.
Yeah, pretty much. But yeah, this is us discussing the fact that Urtai is an option to choose up to, and you don't have to blow up. But apparently both of them have been playing it at home in their locals, that Urtai has to do one or the other.
Yeah.
And
I suppose it is uncommon that you're casting your Urtai with no valid targets. So
correct.
I can see that.
Also, like, if the Oko is a dead card somehow, you just draw your card, blow up your Oko.
Yeah.
Sure.
Random card's probably better than Oko.
Famously good at being dead and not being convenient and not just, like, killing your opponent. And...
Yeah, Oko's not even good, guys. Come on. You're
right. Planeswalkers should be commanders, and I should use Oko in the command zone. I agree.
Yeah, true.
Absolutely agree. And bring back Nadu. True. That would make Oko good again.
Oh, and then we could put Nadu in the Oko deck.
Correct. There
and
we go.
Oko in the Nadu deck, and Uro in both of them.
We fixed Duel Commander, guys. Welcome to Aeon Shift. No, just kidding.
Don't even joke. My blood pressure just rose.
Gosh. Oh, I hate it.
Don't worry, we've got Cali Commander now.
Okay. We gotta fast forward. We're getting off track. How do I hit the fast forward button on this?
Listen, you put a bunch of neurodivergent people on microphones, and this is what you get.
This is exactly what you get. You told us to watch them shuffle, and we're watching 2 control players. What else are we supposed to talk about?
All right, I fast forward like 5 minutes. We get to the opening hands. We're good.
This is the judge. This is the judge probably telling us, "Hey, shut up." Like that's
let them finish their game 3 so we can all go home. We're tired. We want dinner. This is the last match going in the entire event hall.
Why didn't anyone have to re-sleeve in between games?
True. We needed 10 minutes to vamp about how cool your deck is.
Which I do appreciate, thank you.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe they bought good sleeves. I don't know.
Listen, I got the leading brand. I got the most popular brand. Not only did the sleeve split, but they only sent me 98 in the box. I had to actually find one while I was re-sleeving. I was very mad.
That is wild.
Usually you get extras.
Yeah, usually you get like 103, 104 or something. You have a couple extras for when your sleeve split, or at least I do.
Not in that garbage box. Gooseberry. It's cursed. Never get gooseberry sleeves.
No, dang, calling them out too.
No, just a color.
That's just the color. Okay, we're not excluding ourselves from any brand deals later. Please sponsor us.
Yes, that is my
Dragon
goal.
Shield. Yeah.
Yeah.
Note here, the reason they put the dice is Richard is behind the Urtai player going, can you put dice down so we know what you guys mulligan to? So when we talk about this later, we can know what you guys mulligan to.
This is mulligan to 5.
He wouldn't just let them play.
Mulligan to 6.
Again.
Huh?
Yeah, so Urtai mulligan to 6. Now Jesse is mulliganing to 5.
That explains the 5 minutes of shuffling I fast forwarded through.
Right. And again, this is the judge literally surrounding us going, hey, shut up.
Stop crowding them, just let them play their game.
But at this point, the judges are kicking everyone else out of the event hall.
Going to 4?
Right,
oh, no.
Mulligan to 4.
Jesse.
Yeah. Yep.
That's tough.
That is rough in the finals.
Game 3, mull to 4.
On the draw, unfortunately, too.
Hey, on the draw, you get your extra card. It's kind of like a mull to 5 if you don't think about it.
I'm sure Jesse's trying everything he can not to think about it.
All right, can we fast forward through some more shuffling here? Yeah. All right. We're here. We've resolved mulligans.
So this is where we find out he actually mulliganed to 3. No, just kidding.
God, that would be so brutal.
Land
That would be rough.
go.
I bet you can't guess what Jesse's gonna do.
Land go. Mistrise Village? Maybe, probably.
Yeah, Mistrise Village.
Nailed it. Got it in one.
That card is good.
Agnicella.
Yeah. Only blue mana. Maybe he's only doesn't have black mana. Maybe you got a window.
Maybe. Here's a Prismatic Vista.
Now this is like no Thoughtseize. This is a control. I mean, I would say that, but I guess one of the players on a mold of 4 here, but or at least just doing some good old land go.
Mm-hmm.
If he'd mold to 4 and then just Caleb had led Thoughtseize, I would cry.
True, yeah, that's the worst when you mull low and your opponent just like turn 1 discard spell. You just oh god, why?
Mm-hmm.
I once scooped to Richard because I mulled to 5 and he had both Thoughtseize and Grief ready for me, and I was like, "Yep, okay, bye."
Yeah, I'm good.
Did you have Animate Dead too? Get full scammed?
I don't think I've ever seen Richard.
All right.
Swamp. Everyone has 4 mana.
He's hit his land drops pretty well for a guy who mulled to 4. But unfortunately, those 2 cards he's behind are probably going to bite him at some point this game. And control mirrors, like you said earlier, Jason, they are about hitting your land drops, but also hitting your card advantage cards. And eventually, someone's going to break.
We're getting that mono blue Sauron's Ransom in the Hobbit, but you make the piles.
True. The Riddles in the Dark, I believe.
Oh my gosh, I think that's right.
Yes, you're absolutely
right. I could not remember the name at all.
Literally beginning to Google it, and I found it as soon as you said it, and you're like, on it.
I am on the ball today. And we see an Archmage's Charm cast here. Makes sense. I was thinking earlier on that turn 3 when he just played out his pathway on the blue side, and it was like just blue mana. I was wondering about specifically Archmage's Charm.
It kind of makes sense.
Yeah.
All right, so Archmage's Charm, probably going to draw 2 cards. This is where Jesse is contemplating, should this resolve?
Do I need to counter this? The answer is like, probably yes.
Well, with 4 cards in your hand, you did miss a land drop here, I think.
Oh, this is Tainted Pact in response. This is, I guess, also your window to potentially resolve some good instants. Or maybe you just Tainted Pact for counterspell. Let's find out. Creeping Tar Pit. 3rd game. This no for the fans at home. Dimir Guildgate never once activated this match.
You know, you're not wrong.
I don't think he can Tainted Pact for a counterspell here.
No, I think you got to let it
go down more cards. Yeah,
but like, what are you finding that's going to be bad? Like, what are you looking for here then?
Yeah, I have no idea.
Oko, that card's not bad.
Oko's pretty good.
Not good enough.
Yep. Which is probably correct.
Not good enough. All right, he's got something in mind.
Frog is good.
I don't know what it is, but all right.
Frog.
I think if I'm him, I'm taking Frog.
Maybe, but it's tough to take creatures when your opponent's. I mean, your opponent's got untap and kind of airtie. Like, you kind of want something that's harder to answer, but I guess airtie's good at answering everything in terms of
and like. How many cards are you willing to exile here when you've already passed through
like
your counter magic and 2 best threats?
Powerful options. Maybe you're just going for like Thought Lash, and you're just trying to combo them? Oh, the camera, no.
Scary!
Jump scare. All right, we're back.
Oh.
Nothing missed. He's thinking about this Ice Still. I mean,
Ice
Still's a good one to dig you out of a mulligan. Get some card advantage, get some lands.
It grinds very well.
Not good enough. Tamio, a cheaper card advantage source than Frog. You can hold up
maybe
more
if
stuff.
he had Brainstorm.
Oh, that's true. Or like some other.
But like you said, Urtai killing it is just
so easy.
Urtai killing it, or at this point, he could just have cut down in his hand.
Yeah.
Amra, cool.
Maybe if these cards were going in the graveyard.
Right. Man, what is he searching?
I mean, we haven't hit Jace Wielder Mysteries or the Thought Lash yet, so it feels like that's the only possible line here is just we're trying to combo
Yeah, I
kill and
think
hope the
so.
opponent has nothing. But how do you combo kill through the airtie too? That's gonna be
Yeah.
Yeah, and like Snapcaster's now gone.
Bowmasters.
Okay.
Bowmasters.
It's and then play Bowmasters directly after.
Yeah, it does something right now.
Something with
I kinda
Flash
like
is a
that.
good choice. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just a little rough in the aspect of his deck is gone. Like,
Yeah.
he has literally so little answers to everything. He already was at a
But he didn't
disadvantage.
exile any of his key cards. Like,
That's true.
and yeah, the Bowmaster gets 2 extra triggers because of the draw 2 still in the
right.
stack. Okay, yeah, Bowmaster's
so now he has
great choice.
Yeah, he has 4 power and toughness across 2 bodies.
We have 2 important threats here, and then
Yeah.
we've tapped out and we're going to get our lands Armageddon on our multi-4. Tough.
Yeah. Yeah, that's brutal.
Yeah. The dangers.
But he does still have 4 power and tough. I guess, but then you just blow up the Orc army with Urtai and lock the
For those
Bowmaster.
watching, by the way, Caleb top decked this.
Oh no, the top deck Nexus. Yeah, that's some rough stuff. Well, I mean, top deck with 3 draws, right?
Yeah, it's not like
It's not
he's
like
looked
it was
at a
out of
few
nowhere,
cards.
but yeah, after the Archmage's Charm resolve, he goes, you wouldn't believe it, but I just top decked it. I was like, that's rough.
Land go, hold up everything. We can take another 4, and we have airtide that can. We do get another ping off this Bowmaster, and the Orc army goes to a 4/4. But if he doesn't, have a removal spell, it's a 20 card hand.
Again, I gotta applaud Jesse here of just staying cool under all this. Like, this sucks. I would be fuming.
He mulled
mentally.
a 4.
Like, it just nothing is looking his way. It is super unfortunate. But again, the reason he's in the top 8 and I probably am not is that he was able to really sit down, think, take his time, and contemplate, like, how do I get out of this? What do I need to do? How could I potentially win? And again, the way he does it, I am very.
All right.
Yeah, that's brutal.
That's got unless we have a spell pierce here, then it's gonna probably be able to bounce.
That's game.
Draw, untap.
That's
air tie.
That's game.
Maybe he just played this one land, so we can't like redeploy land to Bowmaster. This is probably gonna be it.
Yeah, I don't see a way out of that. The Bowmaster isn't good enough anymore.
The opponent going to have all lands in hand, and the top 4 cards of your deck are land, Thought Lash.
That is true. Like, that could actually very well be the case. I don't know about very well, but you do have to play to your outs here, and until you are literally dead.
Glarb is a deck that can kill from fairly little if you just have like a couple more lands, right? We play the Glarb on turn 3, opponent has nothing somehow. We rip the Thought Lash, we Thought Lash down to the Jace, we can kill.
So he ends up surveilling away the Inquisition, which is an interesting choice for me. I kind of wonder, like, why not just get Inquisition and
make sure there's nothing. Are you scared of anything that's like 1 or 2?
Yeah, I just don't think. I don't think he cares about that Bowmaster.
Oh yeah,
I don't think he cares about it. Yeah, I don't think he cares about it, but why not?
You just draw a better card, I guess.
Yeah.
You're up
because any kill spell is better than that Inquisition.
You just want to find something that kills him a little bit faster before he has the time to rebuild and play Glarb into like Inquisitioning your opponent is not going to stop them from ripping a bunch more lands than like Glarbing into Thought Lash and Jace, right?
I guess, yeah.
The Bowmaster, notably, if Jesse does find another land, can at least stop the airtime from attacking you and slow your clock down substantially. But also maybe he just has a counterspell or this whole breacher.
Oh, that one's good. Yeah, well, now you don't want to pay the 1 mana for the Inquisition because you just get to jam a whole preacher and play.
That makes sense.
We probably just jam the Bowmaster here while the counterspell shields are down, just so we can at least try to stack block something. Although the airtie probably just attacks through it anyway. Who can stack block? Go ahead. Put my airtie back.
Yeah, and so at least if you don't jam off the Bowmaster now, you have a chance to ping block and keep the Bowmaster.
But then you're just gonna run
a
counterspell, like almost certain.
Yeah, the game just feels very over.
Yeah, I think Jesse's best out here is to try to stem the bleeding as much as possible, hope that he has some bad draws. Or we got Clean to Dust instead. We're just going to cycle.
Okay. I love Cling to Dust.
Really sweet card. Except when it blows me out because I'm playing against a deck that I'm not expecting to be able to stop my Performal Wear. Then it's messed up.
So it just bums you out when you play any black deck in the format.
Yeah. I'm just never ready for it. It's the card that
I feel that.
Graveyard Hate's always on the table, or it's like, oh, I gotta play around counter spells. Clean to Dust is not a card that's so easy to be on your radar all the time because it's like such a unique effect in the format.
The Hull Breacher.
Yeah, they just missed the Hull Breacher trigger with the Cling to
didn't
Dust.
even. Well, no, he cast it in response, right? It was end step.
Maybe
End step Hull Breacher.
Oh yes, I think.
And then he fetches, and then he casts the Clean to Dust while he still can.
Okay.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Again, without without them comment or saying anything, it's a little hard to tell.
Yeah. That would explain.
All right, so Caleb's gonna go get a Watery Grave here, and again, it's just tough for Jesse. I got again applauding him. He did a great job staying calm and trying to figure something out. But and at this point, half your deck is gone.
Mold of 4.
I mean, Caleb has also played incredibly well with his sequencing.
Oh, for sure.
And it's like I say to you all the time, Jason, like the best way to get better at Magic is to draw better. And like,
Master.
What do you do if you can't draw and your opponent has a Hull Breacher?
Well, you got to draw better.
Draw better. Don't mold a 4. Yeah, just counterspell your Bowmaster. Doesn't matter. Hit you for another 6, switch to 4. We're on no outs, minimal outs.
Ask Glarb, chump, try to get one more.
Hey, Glarb fully cleanly blocks these guys. He's a 2/4.
Yeah.
If he resolves.
Yeah.
Right. So I mean, but your out is resolve Glarb, chump the Hull Breacher.
Go to 1.
Try to make something happen. Yeah.
Thought Lash, and then there you have to block the air tie, and then the air tie can counter your Jace.
Well, if you have the Thought Lash, you just never take combat.
Oh, that's
damage.
true. You resolve the Thought Lash, and we just prevent the damage. All right. Well, there's our line. Glarb, opponent has all lands in hand. Attack all, block Hull Breacher, put him to 1, draw land Thought Lash.
Yeah. Right, like, it's not a high probability, but it is technically possible.
It's our out. I think you're not loose focusing that Oakridge Bowmaster if your hand is all blanks, but...
Yeah. I mean, fine, but...
It
looks like he's just going to make him attack.
Yeah. We have like a removal spell or something here instead. Yeah. An attempted murderous cut.
I like Murderous Cut. That card's good.
Get rid of everything but Cling to Dust.
And
I don't think it resolves. Oh, it does.
Nope. All right.
Yeah.
Sure.
Maybe our line is real.
What do you got?
Well,
nope. 0.
I just don't think the Hull Breacher matters at that point.
Yeah.
Like, not countering that.
Just believe
means you
our
can
line
never
is
lose.
real. He only has land. Yeah.
And we have an Agni Killa, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so we just have guaranteed Archmage's Charm counterspell up.
Yep.
Or we just preordain into it.
Preordain. Wanching Tong.
Sure. Flash in our 1/1. Gives us another turn of jump blocking, maybe.
Well, he could play like hope that he can have a free counterspell. I never saw Force of Negation. In the Tainted Pact nonsense.
True. Land Cycle Troll.
Land Cycle Troll.
Hit our 4th land drop. All right. Getting towards this Thought Lash Glarb. We gotta beat this Archmage's Charm in hands too, but...
Well, at least Wanshi's not a 1-drop. He can't just steal it. Then,
right.
Yeah.
Everyone's favorite line with Archmage's Charm, the steal mode.
Oh, God, just take their Mother of Runes.
Have you ever Have you ever played Cloud and then tried to equip your Skull Clamp to your Cloud, and then your opponent steals your Skull Clamp?
Actually, yes.
No, but I've
not
stolen the
Cloud.
Skull Clamp.
And then you draw the 4 cards, and their Cloud dies? It's really fucked up.
Yeah, I've stolen the Skull Clamp. It's the best.
Yeah, it wasn't Cloud, but I was playing Quintorius with Cloud in the 99, and yeah, Richard decided to steal my Sky Coach Conductor with his shackles, and then thinking I could do something, he stole my Skull Clamp with our charm. All right, so he ends up choosing Archmage's Charm to draw 2, and this looks like
Remands the Deceit.
Remand.
Draws another card. Plays another Chump Blocker. Attack for 1.
Swings for 1.
You gotta be with it. You can't leave it on the table.
Yeah. I mean,
Opponent
he could
has
still
an
win.
overwhelmingly full grip here.
Yeah.
Cryptic tap your guys.
Yep.
And
that's the game.
That's match. That's entire tournament. Caleb winning the CoolStuffCon Dallas Duel Commander event with air tie.
Congratulations, Caleb. Richard, stop it. You're scaring us.
Congrats to Caleb. And that's going to do it for our entire event. That's all the paper coverage we have. So hope that everyone enjoyed the content, all the rounds. This is a very fun change of pace, being able to commentate over these paper matches, and I'm looking forward to doing it again. I'm going to try to upgrade my setup that we have here. This was a very last minute jank phone stand recording, and it turned out surprisingly well. So I'm going to have some hopefully.
You were waiting to stand with a bag of peanuts, if I remember.
Yes, for the top.
A bag of almonds, maybe.
We have a bag of peanuts underneath the phone stand that's sitting on top of an empty box of Magic cards to get a little bit extra height on it.
It was very well done, making the most of what you have.
Yeah, exactly. And the goal that me and Richard have for Pennsylvania is we're going to bring our recording equipment. We mostly record in paper. So I have the top-down view for us, and I also have the side view angle. And so my goal is to try to bring a couple of things on the plane and to bring it with us so all 3 of us could record our matches and have a fun time.
Even more paper content. So if you like these videos, if you want to see more of them, let us know. Shout out in the comments, subscribe. We all have YouTube channels here: XJ Cloud, Duel Commander US, Duelcast MTG. I also stream on Twitch at XJ Cloud. So follow our content there and show some support if you want to see more of this stuff. And we're looking forward to making more content because this was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed it.
Yep.
You got all 3 channel names right.
I'm so proud of
you. I'm so proud of you.
I told you, I'm locked in. This match, I got so many of the weird arts card names right. I was built for this match.
That you were.
All right, well, that's gonna be it. Once again, thank you all for watching. Hope you had a good time, and we'll see you all at the Duel for Duels in September, I suppose.
Yep.